The origins of garlic bread. In the rich tapestry of culinary history, certain dishes stand out not just for their flavor, but for their ability to evoke a sense of comfort, warmth, and familiarity. Garlic bread is one such dish, a humble yet irresistible combination of bread, garlic, and butter that has become a beloved accompaniment to meals around the world. But to understand the origins of garlic bread is to delve into a story that spans centuries, cultures, and continents, a story that begins with the very foundation of human civilization, bread. Our journey begins in the ancient world, where bread was one of the earliest and most important staples of the human diet. The cultivation of wheat and other grains around 10,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent marked the dawn of agriculture, and with it, the birth of bread. As societies developed and expanded, bread became a symbol of sustenance, community, and even spirituality. It was more than just food, it was a cornerstone of daily life, a vital source of nourishment that was shared among families and communities. In ancient Rome, bread was a dietary staple for both the rich and the poor. The Romans were skilled bakers, and their bread was often enriched with various ingredients to enhance its flavor and texture. It was in this context that the practice of flavoring bread with garlic and oil began to take shape. Garlic, a plant native to Central Asia, was introduced to the Mediterranean region by traders and quickly became a popular ingredient in Roman cuisine. Its pungent flavor and medicinal properties made it a valuable addition to the Roman diet. The earliest precursor to modern garlic bread can be traced back to the Roman practice of panis focacius, a type of flatbread that was baked in the ashes of a hearth. The word focacius eventually gave rise to the Italian focaccia, a bread that is still enjoyed today. The Romans would often top their focacius with a mixture of garlic, herbs, and oil, creating a simple yet flavorful dish that could be eaten on its own or served as an accompaniment to other foods. This practice of flavoring bread with garlic and oil laid the groundwork for what would later evolve into garlic bread. As the Roman Empire expanded, so too did the influence of its cuisine. The Roman legions carried their bread-making traditions with them as they marched across Europe, spreading the practice of baking and flavoring bread with garlic to the far reaches of the empire. In the centuries that followed, as the Roman Empire gave way to medieval Europe, the tradition of garlic-flavored bread continued to evolve, particularly in Italy and France, where garlic was a staple ingredient in the regional cuisine. In Italy, the tradition of serving bread with garlic evolved into a dish known as bruschetta, a simple yet delicious preparation that involved grilling or toasting slices of bread and rubbing them with garlic cloves. The bread was then drizzled with olive oil and sometimes topped with tomatoes, herbs, or cheese. Bruschetta, which dates back to at least the 15th century, is still a popular antipasto in Italy today and can be seen as a direct ancestor of modern garlic bread. Meanwhile, in France, a similar dish known as pain à l'aile emerged. This preparation involved rubbing slices of bread with garlic and then baking them until crispy. The bread was often served alongside hearty stews or soups, where it could be used to soak up the rich, flavorful broths. This practice of pairing garlic-flavored bread with savory dishes helped to cement garlic bread's place as a beloved accompaniment in European cuisine. The story of garlic bread took a significant turn in the 20th century, particularly in the United States, where it underwent a transformation that would make it the popular dish we know today. Italian immigrants who arrived in the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries brought with them their culinary traditions, including the practice of making garlic-flavored bread. However, it was in America that garlic bread, as we know it, truly came into its own. In the United States, the dish evolved from the Italian bruschetta and French pain à l'aile into a more indulgent preparation that featured butter in addition to garlic and oil. This version of garlic bread was often made using baguettes or Italian bread, which were sliced, spread with a mixture of butter, garlic, and herbs, and then baked until golden and crispy. The addition of butter, a staple in American cooking, gave the bread a rich, decadent flavor that quickly became a favorite among diners. Garlic bread found its place on the tables of Italian-American households and restaurants alike, often served as a side dish with pasta, soups, or salads. Its popularity grew throughout the mid-20th century, particularly as Italian-American cuisine became more mainstream in the United States. Spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, and other Italian-inspired dishes became staples of American dining, and garlic bread was the perfect accompaniment, a flavorful, comforting side that paired beautifully with the rich sauces and hearty flavors of these dishes. The rise of garlic bread in America was also fueled by the post-World War II economic boom, which saw a surge in the popularity of convenience foods. Pre-packaged garlic bread, often sold frozen or in ready-to-bake form, became a popular item in supermarkets across the country. This convenience factor made it easy for busy families to enjoy garlic bread at home, further cementing its status as a beloved American dish. In the latter half of the 20th century, garlic bread became a cultural icon in its own right, appearing in cookbooks, television shows, and even fast food restaurants. Its versatility and broad appeal made it a staple of American cuisine, enjoyed by people of all ages and backgrounds. Whether served as an appetizer, a side dish, or even a snack, garlic bread offered a taste of comfort and familiarity that resonated with diners across the country. Today, garlic bread continues to be a beloved dish around the world, with countless variations and preparations reflecting the diverse culinary traditions from which it originated. In Italy, bruschetta remains a popular dish, while in France, pain à is still enjoyed as a classic accompaniment to meals. In the United States, garlic bread has become a ubiquitous part of Italian-American cuisine, with new twists and flavors constantly being developed by chefs and home cooks alike. As we savor a slice of garlic bread today, we are partaking in a culinary tradition that stretches back thousands of years, a tradition that has been shaped by the ingenuity and creativity of countless generations. From the ancient Romans who first flavored their bread with garlic and oil, to the Italian immigrants who brought their culinary heritage to the United States, to the millions of people who enjoy garlic bread today, this simple yet delicious dish is a testament to the enduring power of food to connect us across time and culture. The story of garlic bread is, in many ways, the story of human civilization itself, a story of adaptation, innovation, and the timeless pleasure of sharing a meal with loved ones. As we break bread together, we are reminded that the simplest of dishes can carry the richest of histories, and that every bite connects us to the generations that came before us. So the next time you enjoy a slice of garlic bread, take a moment to appreciate the journey that brought it to your plate, a journey that spanned centuries, continents, and the shared love of good food.